Hi, I'm welcoming you in SmartBear Talks, where we're discussing exciting and trending topics with software testing experts. Today, I'd like to introduce a new video interview within the Inside ReadyAPI initiative that you liked so much already. And today, we have a great and unique opportunity to talk about the QA processes that our QA ReadyAPI team is doing. And please meet Nikolay Mirontsev, our QA lead for ReadyAPI, who will share this information with us. Hello, Nikolay. How are you?
Hi, Tatiana. I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks. Thanks for joining us today, and thanks for your willingness to share this unique information with the Ready API community. Could you please start with a short background? What do you do for SmartBear?
As you said, I'm a QA lead for the DPI project. I manage QA processes around manual and automation testing for the best API tools, in my opinion.
Best API testing tools is Ready API. So I already like this start. But before we dive into the Ready API world, could you please explain a bit how did it happen that you choose software testing area as your occupation?
Honestly, it was by accident. I tried to get a job as a customer care engineer, but I didn't have enough skills in some areas. And I received an offer for a position of junior QA engineer. As you see, today I'm QA lead.
Okay, it's a great career path. Congratulate on this. And could you please share a bit how were you able to achieve it?
I worked as a junior QA engineer for a long time. I tried to be involved in new products which were developed in our company. I like to learn about new things and technologies. I have a lot of experience in load testing. I was a QA lead for the load complete project. My QA manager decided to switch project for me. We should have a strong QA team for one of the most significant projects of our company.
Totally agree. Cannot say more. And as you mentioned, you moved from different even teams from different, and you tested a lot of different products inside SmartBear. And at the moment, what is the most rewarding part of your day-to-day work?
As QA lead, I discuss new product functionality with the dev team and product management. I propose possible solutions for developing Ready API. I like to be involved in the creation of new functionality for our customers. We are working closer with dev and management to provide better solutions. Another part of my responsibilities is teach my team to follow new methods and techniques in QA to improve quality and speed of our work.
Oh, and I believe that you'll need to have lots of knowledge for many areas. And do you use any specific resources to keep yourself aware about new stuff that what is coming in the API world?
Yeah, sure. I read a lot of articles about testing. I visit QA conferences to exchange experience with QA people from different companies. After conferences, I always try to implement something new in our processes.
Okay, that's great. I like that you always keep in mind, even when attending the conference, you always keep in mind about what can be implemented in when you return to work. And now let's spend some time talking about the Ready API testing processes. Could you please explain? Could you please say what do you do to test Ready API?
Sure. We have several sub-teams. The first team works with devs as manual testers. They create test plans, prepare test projects and data, check up the functionality which is the development stage. The second team prepares test environments, performs the pre-release stage of testing, helps manual testers if it's required. And the third team works on automation only. They cover the functionality of ReadyAPI with automated tests.
Oh, it's interesting that even inside the team you have some sub teams which are working on different testing types. Can you say which part do automated tests take in the entire process?
Oh, we create a lot of automated tests to cover the product functionality. Automation helps us to find issues as soon as possible and reduce the cost of fixing them. We create tests for all supported operating systems, Windows, Unix, macOS, to be sure that we provide a high-quality product. We have a huge test laboratory with different types of workstations. We develop tests for each area of the product, even if it is rarely used by customers at the moment, because we think about future. Then these features may become more popular.
Okay, great. Some time ago, we were talking with Ilya Avdeyev from the development team of ReadyAPI, and he mentioned that the processes that the team is using changed significantly since they moved to the monthly release cycle. Did it affect the QA team as well, and how?
Definitely. The monthly release cycle was one more significant reason to expand our automation. If a product is complex like ReadyAPI, our customers know that sometimes the dev team doesn't have information about changes. They work on some tasks, but the result of implementing it can affect other areas where we don't expect it. In this case, only automation helps us to find bugs as soon as possible. Now we are working on some big feature, and we are facing the same situation, and our automation is working perfectly. That's why we must use automation for critical areas first of all. After, we should move to other less critical areas. And I advise to use automation as much as possible for your products. It will help you to deliver a product within a short period of time and of high quality.
Okay, great. I two hands to automation from my side. I try to automate as many as I can. You mentioned about the you mentioned ReadyAPI features that you tested at the moment. Can you recollect the most memorable ReadyAPI feature that you tested and or your team tested, and why? Do you still remember it?
Sure. As I said earlier, I have a lot of experience in load testing. I spent a lot of time to check up the performance model of ReadyAPI with a lot of virtual users. I had a goal to check up the count of virtual users which can work with one main station. Before we start a test, we should have an environment. And I had to create it. I read a big amount of information about setting up high load servers and different operating system. I tried to implement it for about 1 month. I managed to create such a Unix environment and used it in tests. It was amazing experience to create such a complex system and receive results that we support thousands of virtual users from one main station.
Okay, that's actually very interesting. I have never realized that you need to do something additional before testing, because I always thought like, okay, I will test, but I did not think about that you'll need to be prepared to test it.
Test environment is significant.
Okay, thank you. That's interesting. And you mentioned that you are using ReadyAPI a lot in your process. And from your opinion, why do you think ReadyAPI is good for API testers?
ReadyAPI is a powerful tool to develop tests. You have the possibility to develop API functional tests. Moreover, if you have a functional test, you will be able to create a load test with 2 clicks. Our tool allows to create a test even if you don't have any API environment. You can use virtualization of services. We have data-driven testing to parameterize our tests. You can integrate the execution of tests with different CI/CD systems. We use ReadyAPI in our automation processes for preparing test environments. We use the tool in our products, for example, Test Complete and QA Complete. We trust the quality of our product and use it as customer as well.
Okay, great. So thanks a lot. API testers, please enjoy using ReadyAPI and leave us your comments about your experience of using ReadyAPI, and we will be happy to listen to it. Thank you, Nikolay, for such interesting and detailed interview. Community, if you have any questions to Nikolay, please post them under this video. I'm sure that he will be happy to reply to all of them.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.